What type of American are you? Well, if you're the McCloskey's, you are the type that a Missouri appeals court think should not be able to own guns. So let's go ahead and talk about it. What's up, Wolverines? Welcome back to the channel. It is me, investigative journalist extraordinaire John Crump, and this happens to be John Crump News, where I discuss 2A every day. It's kind of noisy here, so deal with it. Today, we're going to be talking about the McCloskey's. The McCloskey's, if you do not know, which I'm sure you probably do, they were a Missouri couple that confronted Black Lives Matter protesters with a AR and a revolver when they were walking through their front yard. They claimed that they were afraid for their safety, and that's the reason why they confronted the protesters. They went to court and they pleaded guilty. The Missouri governor later on pardoned them and returned all their rights. So the McCloskeys thought they should be able to get their firearms back. They were not able to get the firearms back. A court rejected their plea to get their firearms back, and then a appeals court, as of yesterday, has now ruled that they do not have the right to get their firearms back. They were pardoned, and the governor did grant them all their rights back, but apparently that does not include getting their firearms returned to them. The Circuit Court of Appeals in Missouri, this is a state circuit court and not a appeals court for, like, let's say the Fifth Circuit or any federal circuit, says since they pleaded guilty, the pardon has nothing to do with them being able to get their guns back. So as of right now, they cannot get their firearms. What they're going to do is appeal to the Missouri Supreme Court and ask the Missouri Supreme Court to step in. No matter how you feel about the McCloskeys, they should be able to get their guns back, in my opinion, because they got a full pardon, which should return them all their rights. And by denying them their rights to their firearms, that is going against the spirit of a pardon. So, will they get it back? I'm not exactly sure, but they have a long battle ahead, and if they lose in the Missouri Supreme Court, I can see this going federal, because a pardon basically throws out the conviction. It's like it's never happened. So, I don't see how the courts can say that they can still be denied firearms. If you look at one of the cases that they did cite, they cited a case where there was a guy that was convicted of selling alcohol on a Sunday. He was pardoned and he tried to get another liquor's license and he was denied that liquor license. I do not think that was the right decision in that case, and I do not think that is the right decision in this case. When a pardon comes down, that is it. You are free. In the end, I do think the McCloskeys have a great chance of winning and getting their firearms back if they're not already destroyed. We'll have to see about that. But it is time that we lump gun rights in with all the other rights. If you get your other rights restored, you should get your gun rights restored. And by them holding the firearms that the McCloskeys legally own, it is wrong no matter how you think of the McCloskeys. Do I think what they did was proper and right? They probably stepped over that line just a little bit too much, but they were pardoned, so they should have all their rights restored, including the return of their firearms. Okay, we'll just have to see what happens here, but until next time, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. So stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. Wolverines, motherfucker.